Hey fellow captains, Squishy Chew here with another episode of our Captain of Industry tutorial Let's Play on Update 2. So last week's recording session I made some very significant changes to the recording software settings. Hopefully we should see a much better quality in the video playback. Today we change over our copper electrolysis from water to acid, we add some fertilizer to the farms, we go over some water recovery in our steam power plant, we set up the next level of vehicle depot, find some glass on the world map and start upgrading our trucks. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so this week, it's a new week. I have received some feedback that the video quality could be a little bit better on the YouTube. I have been watching it myself, but mostly on my phone, so it slipped. I didn't notice it. I've made some tweaks to the settings. Hopefully this week's will be a little bit better. So we'll have a look at 10, 11 and 12 when they come up and judge from there. So what have we got planned for this week? The first thing we're going to do is finish hooking up this acid so we can get a more stable supply of copper coming in. The ore coming in is a bit of an issue, but we'll deal with that in due time. This will allow us to eke out an extra 4.5 plates per cycle, so first thing we'll do, and also use some of that shiny new sulfur that we've been making. So we're going to use Unity for this, just to get it done a bit quicker, like this. Now before we convert it over, we are going to want to wait until at least the sulfur comes in. Oh, and this pipe didn't build. So what will happen here, like I've mentioned last week, the water comes in to the mixer, sulfur mixes it, it gives us acid, and then it will slowly filter its way into this system here. I might reverse these pipes already, just to try and get some of this water out. Probably not going to. What if we reverse that one as well? Just right, yeah, here comes the sulfur now, so yeah, so this one's empty now. Empties, let these last 3 pieces come out. It would have been some of the connectors. Come on, water. Out you go. Beautiful. That acid's coming in already. I'm gonna, oops, not yet. I just put more water in this pipe. Alright, perfect. So we can get rid of this connection and reflip this now. So this will become an acid pipe if we spin him that way. You see this connector's got water and acid in it. Now it's just acid. Once we use up the last of this water here. There we go. There's acid in that pipe now. Acid in the machine. It'll finish using whatever water it can, and then it will swap to the acid recipe. And it's the same thing we should see here too. Yeah, acid coming in. Oh, I still in that pipe. Let's just delete it. 3 water we lost. Excuse me. Okay, so that gets the acid going. Then I should probably do this beforehand. We do want to find another settlement out here on the world map. So we've got this one. He's good. He's not bad for the start. but I'm looking for a specific trade now. Patience too far. You got no upgrades. Too far. Alright, we'll just keep sending the ship out until we find it. Another little thing that I would like to get set up as well is just some basic fertilizing for the farms. Nothing too crazy. But now that we've got the sour water stripping going, here, so I'm going to want to delete that pipe from there to there. I'm going to use this pipe as part of the fertilizer. So we'll let the last of that drain out. You need to just go. Hopefully by the end of this week's session, we'll have dealt with this extremely busy. We need to get these trucks staying busy, but not so busy that jobs don't get done. Alright, perfect. So that's done there. Then now we'll probably follow the water back. Get rid of that and get rid of that dump. Now fertilizer pipe. Do I want to do it as no, I think I just do it as a level 1 pipe for now. This is going to be an expensive pipe. Okay, to there. There. So on top of these, and if we sneak in under there, we should be able to go plump right into that. And we'll unpause that part of the pipe. Yeah, definitely empty. That water pipe has certainly got an interesting curl to it. So even at level 2, the normal trucks will be able to go under this. The excavators still can't. I mean, they can't even go under the number 3. All the way down to here. The last thing we want to do right now is just add more work for the trucks. Otherwise, I just put a tank up there and say, Bob's your uncle, she's done. Where are you going? Right there. Up to this last one. And just have him plug in. Oh, we have a problem with something about to collapse. I go. That'll get rid of the pillar. I think they'll be alright. We're not doing any digging there. They haven't collapsed yet. Just because I'm adding in a new pipe. Still worth always double checking that sort of thing. Last thing you want is your pipe or your conveyor belt network just stopping working because something's fallen over. Okay. That one, that one, that one. And that one. Okay, what do you have in you? You've got some sand. Okay. Oh, sand from in here. I'm not digging up massive amounts of it, just go and dump it. Just gonna be a little bit from in amongst all this. Okay, so that should all be connected. Looks like it is. Now we're gonna not go too crazy with this. We'll just go to 100. So you can see at 100, we need 10.5% fertility per 60 seconds. Now, 1 fertilizer 2 gives us 2%. The max we can go to is 140, and we could use fertilizer 1 for the same result. Honestly, it's a personal preference, right? Like fertilizer 1 is just ammonia and oxygen. You get 30. I go with fertilizer 2 because from that 30, I add a little bit of sulfur, a little bit of limestone, and I get 42 fertilizer. It does mean I need to make sure there's sulfur going in, but this is just for a little bit of extra boost to the crops. Now, if I go up to 110, that's 13%, right? So 100 is 10.5. It gets quite expensive quite quickly. Alright, if that ever finishes. What was that one? That was our coal mine. That's a shame. Not kind of what we were looking for there. Oh, I haven't unpaused the labs. Oops. Okay, and you're still threatening to fall over, aren't you? Okay, let's just get rid of that pillar. That pillar just won't go away. It's going to keep coming back, I think. Alright, I had another idea to get rid of it. If it comes back again... Okay, so that's them sorted. So we can take that one off the list. Now, is there anything in here that we really want right now? Not really, but we can add some water recovery. Alright, so what these do, you put steam in, you get half your water out. So instead of venting our steam here, we can actually look at recovering some of this water. I might put them on this side actually. Can I fit? Fit a pipe balancer in there. Build that one with Unity. And then you can priority on that slot. It's not gonna fly. Unity those and that. Just be patient, Mr. Turbine. You'll get rid of your junk in a minute. Speed this up again. Alright, ship is docked. Where's this settlement going to be? Let's try this spot. Oh, ship's too damaged. Do I not have auto repair on? I do. This is just taking a long time. Can we just get that repaired, please? Now, you're just vehicle parts and vehicle parts. Works good for me. Alright. So we've got the upgraded. I don't really need to know about a lot of this stuff. Basic desalination, I'm never going to use it. It's just the distiller that you use to make your first lot of diesel in. You can add coal and add seawater and you'll get clean water. Biofuel is a process from farms to diesel. So you get fuel gas and then crack it, or you combine corn mash and ethanol and canola oil for diesel. Options that we may use eventually, but not for quite some time. We are going to have to start thinking about the next coal deposit very shortly. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, you can see here now that so the fertilizing's made it to the first one. We're probably all out now because the sulfur bucket isn't full. Yeah, so now before we get any more fertilizer, we have to wait until this bucket's full, all this line's full, and Oh, this bucket's already full, so won't be too much more sulfur going into there. Going on with the tree harvester, he's just got a few to go over this side. Start just clear cutting places now. Just trying to keep him busy. Alright. Still no settlement. I don't think it'll be this one. It's like right next to another one. Let's try. Not enough fuel, not enough fuel. I will find it. I will find it. Alright, while we're waiting for it though, actually, what we can do is get set up for where we're going to produce these vehicles from. We might want to add more farms. What's going on here? That 2, 4, 6, 8. Anything above 8, that's why. Yeah, we can put it in. No, it's gonna have a lot of traffic here. Bit of traffic there. Expand smelting this way. Steel that way. This is all for the town. Add another power, a long one. Maybe we'll just put vehicles up the back here. Alright, ship's fully repaired again. Let's try this one. Alright, so to get upgraded vehicles, we're going to want, first of all, the next level of depot. So you can see he has a bigger excavator, bigger truck, bigger tree harvester. Now, the back you can see there's a pipe. So the pipe, obviously, I mean, I think it's obvious, it's going to be diesel. We're also going to want a fuel station. And then we'll get we'll bring in our diesel all the way. There we go. So that'll sort out fuel. The next options, yellow vehicle parts, right? Yellow vehicle parts, yellow vehicle parts. I do like to have a bit of a buffer of these. There's going to be a few different options, items as well, or rubber and steel. And we'll just manually deliver when we want one of those. So, rubber. Then have steel. Steel come out to there. Have our normal. Then we might actually bring the white vehicle parts and iron in as well. That might just make life a little bit easier for us. So the first one we'll do is rubber, because rubber's not used in the vehicle parts. That should be nice and simple, just in there. Okay, you will be this one. Now he'll make 6. There's our glass trade, so we want to donate and bring the ship back. So we need to get this up to, I think it's level 2 or level 3. Loading the ship. Oops, too far. Okay, back to what we're doing here. He's going to need the white vehicle parts, steel, and glass. Glass will pull in from this side. Steel, we already said it's going to be on level 2. I think that might be close enough. It will be... Can I bring that back one? So that works, that's good, and that's loaded. The reputation needs to be at least level 1. And we'll stick glass on our tracking. So you'll plug right into that one. Now, we are going to have the odd vehicle part laying around, so we'll just put him in here and then get ourselves a balancer. Oops. Like so. And we'll make sure that we put whatever we can into here first, and then we start making the yellow ones. It'll change. At first I might swap that around, but that's generally how I'll have it set. But for now, yeah, like I said, we'll swap it around for now. Okay, can you visit anyone now? No. Leveling crew has nowhere to dump stuff. Oh, okay. Where do I want to go next? We're gonna want to collect all this sand when we start making our own glass. Alright, that should keep them at least a little bit entertained, busy. We'll get this next. Okay, so to make 6 of these, we could go to the 3, which would double what we need, but I'm just going to go with the 2. Yeah, right there. Yeah, he will need iron. He's also going to need... We'll take it from here. And then mechanical parts, and then electronics. Okay, so this one can be the electronics. This one can be our mechanical components, parts, and this one will be our iron. So nice easy one, this one. Up to level 1. Oh, why? Up to level 2. Alright, let's just... Okay. Alright, it wants to be like this. There we go. Has everybody connected now? We got all of our boxes first. We'll let the boxes build. And we'll get our first glass trade, so just grab a couple. So 80 glass will turn into 160 vehicle parts too. I'll unpause this one as well, so take a little bit to build that one. Come on, trucky boys. compactor as part of recycling. Recycling will set up a little bit later on down the line. Oh, that could be a problem. I'm definitely glad we're about to go into some bigger trucks, that's for sure. Do we use? Yeah, you just need to sort. Let's just bring these down to 10. Nine even. These things need to be emptied along with the general jobs. Right, since he's already bringing the glass over, we can now get our fuel station done. Pipes, all the belts. Mine's good. Coal's good. The coal's fairly well. Yep. It's just how is these? Yeah, so we've gone through all that fertilizer now. Let's have a look at our sulfur stockpiles. Yes, this is starting to fill up. We'll start getting that sulfur again probably before the end of the next episode. And oil's down to 14%. Right, there we go. So all our belts are done now. It's just a case of unpausing those two. And I think that's the last two items we've got down here that we're making in the quick and dirty. So they can go now, and so can that. Once those are built, I can show you a handy trick for, because we have uh, 25 trucks that are available to assign. So in our general network, we have 25 trucks. We want to upgrade them. I want to upgrade all of them before anything else. Wonder if they're finished grabbing sand by mistake. I don't want to forget to take that off, or I'll start mining sand from over here and they'll just end up dumping it. Oh boy. We're still building up electronics down here, which is good. Would like to swap out looking at this one to now looking at this one. Okay, so we come over here, we grab ourselves one of these, we place it down, we don't build it, and we just go, every truck on the map, come here please. And then you hit this, upgrade, unassign. Upgrade, unassign. Upgrade, go back to work. And you can have one, and you can have one, and you can have one. You can have one. You can have one. You can have one. You two. You two. And you. You three. I know, Mr. Ore Sorting Plant. You'll be fine. You'll get emptied eventually. So this will take all these trucks' cargo capacity from 20 to 60. It's quite a significant jump, right? Like that's 3 times carrying capacity. Right, so they're all done now. Take them a bit of time. If you have a look in here, you can see they're all queued up. Oh, we forgot to... Oops. The other fuel station out of fuel. Well, that's convenient because I'm actually going to tear you down. I should have assigned the fuel guy. Now the excavators are all going to come over for fuel. Oh, that's annoying. Oh. There's a pretty good chance that the one I'm about to assign here is already queued for an upgrade. Yeah, he is. Oh, it's fine. Anyways, that's this one. So we've gone over how to get glass without smelting glass yourself. Set up some fertilizing, and we set up our next vehicle depot and got our first upgrades into the queue. I'll queue up over time. So if you learned something, hit us a like. Didn't learn something, give us a like anyway. If you want to see more content, don't forget to hit subscribe. Till next time, say good day to your mum for me. Bye.